two things that can save Nigeria and get her out of the trap in which she is caught right now are a commitment by the people to electing responsible, transparent, and an accountable leadership. And on their own, being responsible followers of the leadership that they elect. The people of Nigeria are a victim, a collective victim of the type of leadership they have been electing since the return of democracy in 1999. Money has played a very destructive role in the choice that the people have made about those who lead them. And it is now very important that the people look back and review the past 16 going to 17 years when they started voting to see the outcomes of those choices that they had made. Unless and until this critical and strategic decision is made, we will continue in this vicious cycle. Nigerians at all levels need to elect men who are honest, who are hungry for success, who are transparent, who are accountable, who are responsible, who are sensible and sensitive to their plight, and send them to Abuja, Asaba, and other state capitals where they will go to represent them. They should elect men who are able to roll up their sleeves and do the job without expecting anything in return. Because what has been going on, the various houses of assembly up to the National Assembly, is nothing but a collective stock market where politicians traded on the future of the people for their own personal gains. It is contingent on Nigerians at all levels to put an end to this mess. Money is not everything. Money has robbed Nigeria of real good leadership. And I think it is about time, it is compelling that we put an end to the consideration of money for votes. When you get paid for your votes, you lose your right to question the winner or the person who may have given you money for his vote, because to him it was an investment and your job was paid for. And so who are you to turn around to begin to question him? But if you give your vote willingly and freely, you have every moral and spiritual right to call that person to account for his stewardship, because you gave him a mandate. Votes should start counting. And I call on the youths of Nigeria to start thinking. Because from the past 3 elections that I have personally monitored, the outcomes of those elections were squarely a products of the bad choices that the youths of Nigeria made. by supporting and making themselves available for a generational war against their future, with them being active combatants. When you line behind a politician that you know is crooked, he gives you guns to fight his opponents, while his children are abroad. Their children are never in the forefront of the campaign trail. You never see them. It is time to start asking yourself questions. They give you crumbs, and everybody will be falling over each other. For what? That is not the future. That is not the reason you went to school. You went to school in order to be able to access opportunities in order for you to prosper. Prosperity is not the exclusive reserve for politicians. It is the reserve of every citizen of any nation. You should not reduce yourselves to eternal slaves, because what happens is these people have enslaved you, and they are preparing their own children to enslave you and your own generation. Let every man do his own part. The change that we are looking for should not be seen in only the president. The president is an individual like you. You must contribute your own quota to change by changing your ways, by asking yourselves question: why do I vote for somebody that I know is incapable of leading me or incapable of representing me? These are the critical questions we need to be asking ourselves. We have 3 more years to learn, to master this. We have 3 more years to take a closer look at what we had all done wrong and the reason our economy is at a standstill right now. Buhari did not destroy the Nigerian economy. The Nigerian economy has been under assault for a very long time. The whole just caved in. It is so sad that we are all experiencing this. I want to use this opportunity to address those who criticize the diaspora. I must be very honest and frank with you here, that the diaspora, the Nigerian economy is still existing because of the diaspora contribution to the economy. Nearly 30% of Nigeria's annual budget comes from the diaspora. And so, we in the diaspora have every right to question what is going on in Nigeria, because we are a major stakeholder, a major collective stakeholder. So those who are so quick to resort to insulting the diaspora and criticizing them for being so vocal are being irresponsible and economic with the truth. So I hope that addresses that issue once and for all. We are all Nigerians, and nobody has any right to alienate fellow Nigerians regardless of where they live. It is a choice that we all made. And hopefully, and from what has happened over the years, I think it is strategic that the diaspora is a positive force that has been deployed for the good of Nigeria. God bless Nigeria.